So, Psalms chapter 27, verse 3. Though an host shall camp against me, my heart shall not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this will I be confident. One thing have I desire of the Lord, that I will seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord Yahawashi all the day of my life, to behold the beauty of Yahawashi, and to inquire in his temple. I like to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahawah, Hashem Yahawashi, Hashem Kakadash, the Wadi of Hashem Yahawashi, for giving us the apostles and the elders of great millstone who deserve double honors, rightfully so. Shalom to the Akim, pushing the words of sincerity and truth, and being faith-based and being prepared for what is to come. And what is to come. Race wars, famine, concentration camps, RFID chip was the mark of the beast. 200 million Mississippi in the soils of America. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord lifting up the whole elect into the chambers. Simultaneously, the chariots of the Lord shooting laser beams at the ungodly and the heathens. Rightfully so. I brought this out of the Lord to the course of this video. Just a vessel seeking salvation out of this filthy place spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt, Babylon, and all the other filthy customs they have taken upon. The time is 4:04 a.m. in the morning. March 20th, 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. Yes, Jacob's trouble. And I just found myself, the Passover is coming up. A lot of things always happen before the Passover. What I have learned, what I have observed, what I have learned, and things I observed, being in this ministry, on this road to perfection. I've seen a lot of different things happen within this truth. So I find myself praying all the time, seeking protection, looking for a way out of any little skirmishes, situations, seeking wisdom of Yahawashi On. That's what I find myself doing all the time. Staying humble. These are the things I find myself doing. And staying humble. Hoping that the Lord provides for me in all those troubles that I encounter. Because it's going to lead up to all this is a trial. It's a trial of your faith. I just saw a few verses. I'll write so I can find them again. I do believe it was around these two verses. I was sitting here for like 20 minutes looking at these two verses. And just going around precepts around them. Let's see if I can Spirit Yahawashi allow me to find these verses again. Yep. So I was let me see something here. I'm gonna read this verse again right here, right? I started with this verse based upon the NLT translation. I saw this verse here and I was like, okay. This is Psalms 27 and 3, the NLT translation. Though mighty armies surround me, my heart will not be afraid. So It gets a little more enhanced right there. Though mighty armies surround me, my heart will not be afraid. We're not gonna. Hey, do you know these people? They met each other when you met them. Like, in case of putting up a job, everybody, nobody knew each other until they started being here. Anywhere, and people would join. People would click up. And they were they were as long as you not. I don't know how to put it. All right, for example, it was I think that's Book of Judith, chapter 5, when all the armies that was against Israel, and the individual told them, "Hey, when this people is doing right, no one could beat them. When they doing right to Yahawashi On, no one could beat them. But when they go off, you could defeat them." Just saying in name of terms. So, that always stuck in my mind. And like I said, I find myself always praying to Yahawashi On for protection, because I can't beat these people. It's a lot here. So I found myself keeping the confidence in the will of Yahawashi, in the faith in Yahawashi On. That's what I found myself all the time. Because I do believe that, just based upon what I've been experiencing, that the Lord's been guiding me back to Him, and telling me that you have been listening, and I truly believe finally I'm listening. I probably told this story once or twice. I remember when I was a little boy, I lost my sense of hearing. Couldn't hear. And I remember going to the doctor. I was young though, but I remember telling my mom I couldn't hear. It's it's how you say it? Sometimes it's a blur, sometimes it's clear. When I get like how you say when I start reminiscing on a lot of things, I remember certain things. We of age now. A lot of things we done lost memories and gained other thoughts. So, but I remember being in the hospital and I could not hear, and it was testing my hearing. I remember my ear not being able to hear. So, and I remember when I first got into the truth, and I didn't ask the apostles for no name or anything, but I asked the Spirit of Yahawashi On for a name. And it kept dawning on me, and then it was I was looking through the blue letter, trying to learn. I remember when I came across something, the name Shema popped up, and like later on I'd seen it, but I didn't understand it because I didn't know Hebrew as good, and I was pronouncing it wrong. So, and I was trying, just still trying, sitting here, on my phone, squinching, vision going. I had to get thicker glasses, and it came across. I remember one of the brothers said, "Oh, you adjusted your name," like he knew in the spirit when I told him it was Shema Yum Yun. Listen right. So it was like when he said that, I was like, that was the spirit. That brother said it. That when he said it, it was a very, very spiritual moment, because prior to everything else that happened around that situation, for him saying that, it was some other thing that was happening that evolved around him, which was very spiritual. And I thought about it then. I was like, I said that was a spirit. Wow. So that was one of the situations. But I digress. So I truly believe that I'm finally listening. I'm listening for these years right now, up to now. I'm listening correctly, and the Lord has guided me to His ministry, and I truly have confidence in this, that 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 these are the men of the Lord, you know. And I'm drinking Yan with the King Yahawashi and the rest of his mighty men, you know, the remnant that's gonna make it out of here, you know. Okay. That's what we desire. We desire to be with Yahawashi On until forevermore, you know. And you know, like I said, the Passover is coming up, and a lot of death is lingering and it's happening. A lot of things is happening right now that we gotta see how this see how this next thing turns out. Our brothers are our brothers are, I'm one of the men of the Lord. You know, I pray for that every day. You know, I pray that the Lord have me endure all these glorious things that's happening around me, because there's a lot of things happening that I'm trying to grab onto. Like, wow, did that just really happen? And it's not a strange thing; it's a spiritual thing. And I'm just talking right now, just you know, having a holy conversation, spiritual conversation, based upon I was sitting here and I'm like, it says, let's read this again. The NLT, this is Psalm chapter 27, verse 3, the NLT translate. Though a mighty army surround me. And we are surrounded, bro. I know that for a fact. And they terrified though. It's not like they have to sneak attack you. They can't just come out and attack you, bro. Like, show their true colors, because they right now, on the minute scale, you know, these individuals I'm around, you know, it's gonna cost them either their freedom. Nobody's gonna believe they're gonna look like they're gonna be made a mockery, based upon if they was to come out and you know, call you the ninja word in front of everybody, in front of the other Ansharas, because everybody's not gonna agree with that. Oh, they can't show their true colors, so they got. It's just really crazy though, man. You know how this thing is being orchestrated. You know, it's very, 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 very spiritual, very, very spiritual. So you know, we under attack. Slovakia. We under attack. And right now, in the time, you know, it's still early in the morning. Just up. You know, woke up. I've been up for like probably an hour. I'm just meditating on these thoughts, trying to narrow myself down. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go in and just turn the camera on. And they're not gonna show their true colors until that moment. And it's gonna be from the head up. We're gonna know that a prophet has been amongst you. You're gonna know that you know, that great saying that Apostle Tahar was saying, that Esau's gonna show their horns. And people are gonna, this is when, if they do know what you're doing, this is when they're gonna turn you in. This is when they're gonna, oh, I know one of them guys who read the Bible. Because it's already happening. What they said in Canada. And I'm all over the place a lot, kid. They said that you can't go outside and read the Bible or something like that. You know, all these things that's current around the Bible. Because this book is this book that the righteous men read, according to the Yahawah's doctrine, is the truth. And this is where it lies at. And they have used the truth wickedly. It's been proven. You know? So these mighty men are surrounding us, man. We are surrounded from every angle, man. They're not playing fair, man. They're not gonna play fair because they scared. They know they see you have to play fair. So you think they're gonna play fair with you? The odds is more against them because of your righteousness, because of your your unfairness, and you don't fear Yahawashi On, that you know that if he's not going to attack us, he's not going to be mad, he doesn't curse, he doesn't do nothing. What can we can't we? How can we fight against that? He doesn't get mad. They be lashing out, and then you look at them, and they know they fucked up. All that cussing they be doing, they be cussing, they using bad words. Not cussing the curse as in the opposite of blessing, but bad words. F you, this one, and they look stupid doing it, and you gotta be like bad. You gotta play this wisely. Be wise as a dove. You know how it goes. Be humble. Be how that verse goes. Salakia. This verse just jumped in my mind. Salakia. Wise as a serpent. Bible verse.
According to Wikipedia, in Christianity,
wise as a serpent. Bible verse.
According to Table Talk magazine, when Jesus commands his disciples to go to the people of Israel announcing that the kingdom of heaven is at hand, Matt 10-7, he gives them a warning and some advice. Behold, I am sending you out as sheep in the midst of wolves. So be wise as serpents and innocent as doves, Matt 10:16.
So that's us. Alright, hold on. I want to read this verse too. It says, Matthew's chapter let's go to the blue letter. It's always powerful. Go to the blue letter real quick. Let's go to a different one. Open up another tab. So, like I said, man, we got to be smart about how we conduct ourselves amongst these people, man. We really got to choose our words wisely, and we can't let them beat us, man. It's about who's going to win. Yeah. All right. So this is hold on one second. Come on, really. Yeah. This is a powerful chapter. Wow. 1 second. 16. Okay. All right. This is the headline reads. This is powerful. Wow. See, this is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. The headline reads from this verse down. A hard road before them. A hard road before them. So that's a hard road before us too. This is not going to be an easy task for us. Okay, we are being attacked from every angle, man. But the Lord, like the Lord Secretary said, the Yahawah has gave us advice. All right. So it says, Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. See that, man? See the spirit, how the spirit works? The spirit gave me that verse. So I wasn't just running my mouth. I was explaining something that's gonna lead me to a verse, man. And we got, look, I just told you. Look, it says, read this before I go back to that. This is the NLT translation. Psalm chapter 27, verse 3, the NLT translation. Though a mighty army surround me, my heart will not be afraid, man. That means we got some protection. Even if I'm attacked, I will remain confident in who? Yahawashi On, man. So let's read on. This hard road, we gotta remain confident in Yahawashi On. Alright? It says, Matthew chapter 10, verse 16, Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as a serpent, and harmless as a dove. Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council. And I just said that there's gonna be a time when these people are gonna come out and show their true horns. But at this time, they're not gonna bust that type of move because we still under a law, and they don't want to be no. Now, Joshua, if you show your true colors, this ain't the time that they want to all look like racist, right? Even though the word racism means you love your people, but they're not gonna want to show. Oh no, I'm not rolling with you, buddy. You showed your hand, or they're gonna come apologize. To, I'm sorry that happened. No, they was in the same fucking. It was down with that same mighty army that was up against your ass. They was looking forward to seeing you crawl and just be destroyed. They would love to go back to the time when there was hangers, but they don't. They can't stick their neck out. There's a lot to it. That's why we got to be wise as serpents. We have to wait. We have to wait. A serpent waits and waits before he attacks his prey. He could sit there for days and before he busts his move. Right? Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council, and they will scorn you in their synagogue. And this is the future. This is what how Sean explained this. The future is going. It happened back then, but it's going to happen on a wide scale now. This scale is going to be beyond what we thought it was going to be. Like we preparing for this, right? But when it's happening, we're gonna really see it in real time, man. How this is about to go down. This worst case scenario is about to enhance. I love that saying. You know, I listen to my brothers, from my apostles on down, and I like him, and I listen to them. I catch some of their phrases, and I be like, whoa, and yeah, yeah, this worst case scenario is go out to enhance before we get to the king, before we get to the end of that straight gate, that pass of difficulty. We gotta what I just saw. I just saw something Salakia. Oh yeah, because we're gonna though a mighty army surround us, we surrounded on every side. We can see them, but we can't bust no moves. Our job is to remain confident in Yahawashi On, and that vengeance is his. So if he told you bust a move, no, he didn't. He told us to wait patiently, and it's a patient thing, and we're waiting. All right, so Lakia, I had some other verse. I don't know if it was here in this verse. I think it wasn't here. I just saw it because we are at war, right? It says though war should rise against me, right? The war, right? It should rise against us, right? Because they're going, like I told you, people gonna be coming for us, man. And this is where our tests begin. What we're gonna do? Fight them? Oh, we're gonna see. We gotta see what this is gonna lead us, man. Hey, I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I'm about to die. I don't know if I'm gonna be saved. I don't. But I'll be damned if I'm gonna go back to being with these motherfuckers. I have been in this world for so. We in here. We gotta go to work. But being a part of this setup, I have not. I have been out of it, and I see how these people have conducted themselves. It is terrible. And I, you know what? That's when I look at myself. That's when I'm ashamed of myself. And I beg the Lord to please don't let me go. Don't let me go back into this world. Don't let me go. That's what I be saying. Please don't let me go back in this shit. You know, yeah. I find myself home all the time. I go to work. I be burnt out. Come home. I hide myself at work. I feel like I'd rather be at a job doing a certain amount of hours, or we gotta make money. We gotta make some type of the daily bread. If we can pay bills, whatever. So I found myself, I truly believe that the Lord has preserved me. Kept me at a job, and within a building for 8 hours. And those 8 hours, you don't know what you could be doing during the daytime in 8 hours outside trying to do something illegal. There's a lot, man. And they don't know what to do with a righteous man that don't do nothing. I'm telling you, they rather you be a nigger than be reading this book. They rather you be doing some criminal activities than you be knowing this right here, knowing your nationality. Now, I'm telling you, man, they find out about this. This is when they're gonna turn you in, right? What else? Right? Oh yeah, I read this here. It says, let's read this right here again. This is when they're gonna turn you in. Right? Beware of men. Matthew chapter 10, verse 17. Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council, and they will scorn you in their synagogue. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake. So this ain't about us. For we're gonna be, this is how you know it's gonna be narrowed down to the men of the Lord. Reading this book, man. They don't give a fuck about these niggas selling crack out here and using weed and shit. Out here trying to sell meth. They don't give a fuck about them. This is when it's gonna happen. And ye should be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. So the testimony, this is when people gonna be saying, I know them guys who was reading the Bible. I know them guys. I saw one of them. I know how much you're gonna give me for him. How much you gonna put on my C-hip? I need some C-hip money, so I can listen to iTunes. These people are so caught up in this world, man, that you don't even know, bro. You don't know what these motherfuckers will do for some C-hip money. All types of shit about to go down. This was just a spirit that this I'm telling you, I had another thought, but the spirit guides, the spirit of Yahawashi trying to guide you the way he wants you to do it. So yeah, man. Right? So this is when you're gonna be like, all right, if this is happening, if you get pulled up in this situation, right? Let's go back to the heading, right? This is what I saw. This just came back to me. On that straight gate, right? It's that hard road. The headline reads from Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. A hard road before them. This straight gate is a task of difficulty. All right, let's see something real fast. Okay. Straight, narrow. All right. Just want to see something real fast. Okay, let's go here. Copy. Cause I don't know what I gotta tell you. I cannot do this without Yahawashi On. Where I'm sorry to tell you, man. If people could think, oh, I could make it out. I cannot do nothing. Every time, man. It be crazy out here, bro. These people is sick, man. Really? Really? I know I ain't going crazy. Nope. Alright, let's see something. I just want to see this verse. Let's do it this way. Wide is the way. I gotta find this verse. Wide is the way, Bible verse. Wide. And it's saying it wrong. Salakia. Wide is the way, Bible verse.
According to Bible.com, Matthew chapter 7 verses 13 to 14 New King James Version. Enter by the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and there are many who go in by it. Because narrow is the gate and difficult is the way which leads to life, and there are few who find it.
Okay, that's the verse. I just want to hear it. So I'm gonna go to it's Matthew 7. I couldn't think of it. Salakia. How about these verses come to me in my time of testing, of trying, man. I'm telling you, man. I hope the Lord let me bring it out for him, man. I hope I do. I hope I'm worthy enough to be his vessel. You know, that's what I'll be praying for. You know, every day, man. I'll be praying to Yahawashi On. I need help, bro. Azanaya, Bama Washabia. Yabashimel Shabash Rakodash, Kasadim. And I say a prayer every day, in Hebrew. The Lashon Kodash, in the Holy Tongue. So Matthew's, I wonder, Matthew chapter 7, verse 13. We about to get up out of here, man. I know the hopeful elect gonna make it. Then shit, that's how I'm looking at it. I'd rather be a hopeful elect, but I'm just saying, man. That's about to get up out of here. Yep. It says this first came in my mind because this ain't gonna be easy, The other one is in my mind too. I've been thinking about that verse too. The one in Ezra, that fire on one side and water on the other. That's that straight. So I spelled it wrong. Straight. All right. I just wanted to see this verb. See? So I spelled it wrong. So
Straight.
Yes. So let's read the verse first. All right. It says the headline. The headline reads from Matthew chapter 7 verse 13, right down to the 14, right. It says a narrow and wide gate. It says, enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth into destruction. And this place is full with destruction. Everybody's going the same direction. There's a wide way, and it ain't helpful. See, it says, enter ye at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth into destruction, and many there be which go in there. But I mean, because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. And we all, I'm one of the few that been all this time been called, and I feel like I've been pulling a Jonah, not following, not hearing, not listening, and then finally I listened, and it happened in 2007. And I remember like yesterday, I said, what the heck? And it seemed like it came out of this world, and I was like, I was trying, you just be thinking, like, what the hell, man? And then certain signs, certain clues came to me in certain times, and I was like, what the heck? I mean, one individual said a big thing happened, and I was and out of this big thing that happened, it didn't affect me. It affected everyone else around me, right? And I'm looking, and I'm like, what the fuck? Everybody's crying, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, kind of happy that I'm like, good for, in my mind, I was like, good for you, motherfucker. You was trying to play me. I was saying that about certain people. Good for your ass. Good for your ass. Right? And then before, I was dealing with the 5%ers, whatever. I mean, at that time, I wasn't. I was just like, that wasn't intriguing to me because it didn't help for all the things I was going through. Cause I remember not eating, right? I used to not eat. Like, this is way before my daughter was even born. I remember, I was like, I would walk to work for miles. Like I lived there, so I worked there so far. My job was so far from my job. I would walk there every day, and I was going through a big shit. Like it was just big. I was just going, and then when this happened, I could just say, 80 people got fired. Like they just got let go, bad, and it didn't affect my department. So I was like, what the fuck is this? And then the one guy, he just said, I didn't even expect him to, because it didn't affect him either. And he was excited too that it happened to these motherfuckers. He said, there is a God. He said it behind me, right? There is a God. And I just stopped. I was like, I looked, I know who it was. I said, what was that? I was like, it was vigor. It was like powerful when he said it. Like, there is a God. It was crazy. And I feel like it was like truly, it was for me to hear. It was for my ears, yo. That moment. A lot of situations led me up to. I've what's it called? Deja vu? No, I reminisce, right? Certain things. Like remember this day? I remember this other day happened. Like it happened like a couple, maybe last year. I was at my demon house, and I'm laying there, and I just had like a bunch of scenes popped up in my mind. Remember this? That's okay. I can remember that. Remember this happened? I got you out of that. Remember this happened? I got you out of that. Remember this happened? I got you out of that. Remember this? Remember this? Get up and go do my work. I got up. This was last year. I know. I got outside. I'm going back home. My demon looking at me like, I gotta go get out of here. And at first I came home and I just did a video. And I've been doing videos like, I don't know, like it be mostly spiritual, like conversations, be holy conversations. But I'd rather Zod these be inspirational to any brother that's out there that came across this video. But just why do you watch me outside? Because he led me to this narrow path, and it has been where did I see that at? Oh jeez, I just had that narrow. All right, this is these two verses. Now did I have? Let's see. Did I open up another one? Narrow. Yeah. All right. So this road, this is a task of difficulty. This is a straight. Salakia. Yahawashi On. This path is a hard road before them. Before us, it's gonna be this road. It's gonna be very difficult. It's gonna be this worst case scenario is gonna enhance, and we're gonna be here, and we got about to side with those men, man. This is where we be doing this for this test. All right, so I'm kind of all over the place, but I brought this out. It was clear. All right. So the Lord, he said in Matthew chapter 10 verse 16, behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Woo, that fire right there. That means you ain't nothing but little old lambsky. Ain't nothing but little sheep with fur all on you. Look, them little sheep, them lambs taste good when you cook them. That's what I am. Hey man, so imagine the wolves just getting their hands. These motherfuckers, they want to destroy you, man. Yeah, I'm around some motherfuckers that want to just rip me apart, bro. I'm looking like, what? And I'm just like, just being a regular person, man. And confidence, Yahawashi On, and they don't understand why I am. If they ever study, if they ever find out, they're gonna be like, oh man, we in trouble now. This is not no regular nigga. This ain't no nigga right here. This is a man that's chasing something we ain't gonna never get. You know, we have something they ain't gonna never encounter. Our Joshua is never going to encounter. This book explains so much. These words explain so much, man. It all the doubt you, everything you have wrong in your mind. It's if you get taught by the right man, which is a great millstone, just telling the truth, man. You will have confidence in Yahawashi On. And you are now, it's a patient thing. You learn all the things you that require to be a righteous man, that require you to be a king, and that require you to get through this, to go through this straight gate. You learn it to be able to endure, and it comes with growth. I mean, at the camp we said that, you know, patience, workers, experience workers, patience, and experience and hope. So this is what we hope that we make it out of here, man. So we're experiencing all these things to be able to hope to make it up out of here, man. And our war is not carnal. Our war is spiritual, man. We got the spiritual armor. And they wonder what type of you know, some people I tell them, listen, man, I give them the whisper talk. I don't want everybody to hear. But they so broad, they want everybody to know. Oh no, stop that. You know what the problem is? They don't want. They mad at you because you are doing something different, and they can't grab it. But if this the case, what did Yahawashi? What was the advice Yahawashi told us? He said, "Oh, hold on." He said, "On this hard road before you, right? They're gonna deliver you up to the governors, because you read for His namesake, right? It says Matthew chapter 10, verse. Hold on for a second. What? Oh, sorry. Matthew chapter 10, verse 18. But ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake." So there goes that's the Yahawashi telling you what's going to happen. Why we about to experience the worst case scenario for reading this book that they have in all these churches. That's how you know that it's the same book, but they using it wickedly. We got the same book, but we found the blueprint to get through this straight and narrow path. That's difficult. This hard road, and we are at war, man. And our these people that's warring against us, they want to tear you apart. They want to make sure you don't be no more, cause they can't live their life with you around. Cause they look real stupid. These people do look stupid, man. Who knows what they're doing behind closed doors, man? That's right. Let's go up at verse 17. Matthew chapter 10, verse 17. But beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the council, and they will scorn you in their synagogue. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake. There go the key, for my name's sake. For who this? This is in red. Yahawashi said, for His name's sake. They're gonna bring you for king for His name's sake, for a testimony against them. So we are telling you that this shit is no. It's a no. What's going on around us? No, we're not with that shit. So we're gonna. It got something that we got something to live for. There's confidence in Yahawashi On. And it's gonna you don't know who's not gonna like it and who's gonna like it. And I'm telling you, there's a lot of people you know that you came up with, they don't like what you about no more. And they will do anything to put something on that C hip. This is the moment. This worst case scenario is about to enhance, and it's about to be something more than we can We can imagine, like we don't see it yet, but when it happens, we're gonna know this is the moment. These are those moments we look at. These next moments it's gonna enhance your confidence in Yahawashi Shah. You're gonna have more faith, or you're gonna wither away, man. And I don't want to wither away. Right? But when they deliver you up to take, I mean, but verse let's read 18 again. Matthew chapter 10, verse 18. But ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my name's sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. That's right. But when they deliver you up, take no thoughts how or what ye should speak, for it shall be given to you in that same hour what ye should speak. And that's going to be some real powerful stuff, man. That's going to be real powerful, man. That's going to be beyond I can imagine right now, like what can be done right there. Like, and then you're going to be one of those men that's, if you stood so stiffly for Yahawashi Shah, you going to get that crown, man. This is what I've learned, man. This is what I was taught. And this is what makes more sense than anything in this world, bro. I'm looking at these people in real time when I get around these people and they wondering what's going on with me. They doing all type of evil shit behind your back. They ain't got no courage. They ain't got no glory. They ain't got no confidence in themselves to do it in your face. So what they gotta do behind your back? What you think the wicked? You think the wicked? You think Esau in the game, Shansha, one of them, the higher elites are gonna come out and show you what they doing now? They ain't. They know they gonna look bad. They gonna. I'm telling you, they gonna. Oh, what you been doing that? Oh, they right then. You're wrong. They can't. They don't want you to be right, so they can't show their hand, their full hand yet. Then you're right. They're gonna be looking. Everybody gonna have to apologize to you. They're gonna have to look at you in your face every day because you're right. Why they gotta hide evidence, man? You're gonna be. That's why you. This is why it's important, even for us. We can't bust no moves, because this vengeance belongs to Yahawashi Shah. It's not our vengeance. It's Yahawashi Shah's. We gotta wait upon him until he make our enemies a prey, a footstool. So it's a lot to it. This hard road to perfection. It's gonna it's enhancing. But the why Yahawashi Shah that we at this point in our life, and we're winning. Because remember, Elijah said to Elisha that it's more of us than them. The angel of the Lord can't camp around them that fear him. So it's something that we have to be doing on to get this or to get through this. And we got to do it for Yahawashi Shah's namesake. So I probably end up all over the place, but that was the spirit. So let me see. I was let me go back to Psalms. So let's read down to 4. Then we're gonna end it. That's where those 2 verses what I read. So all right, let's read from 1 to 4. And it says, the headline reads for Psalms chapter 27 verse 1, a Psalms of fearless trust in Yahweh Shah. So this came right back around to what we're supposed to be at. And trust me, man, there is no other savior. There is no other name in his salvation. It's Yahawashi Shah, bro. All this studying I went through, looking, inquiring, because I was acquiring. All right, what do they truly have faith in? This is when I first started this, and I kept over and over and over. I went over and over again. I was like, what the hell was I even thinking about before I got into this truth? What was I even? Because I was always seeking something, and it finally revealed itself. And they told me you find, and I truly, that's what a lot of situations I'm like, what? Say, oh, you finally listening. You finally listening, huh? If I tell you some situations, you be like, whoa, because it's not now. When I hear certain verses, when I reminisce on certain things that happened to me, and I don't think of it as a strange. It's not a strange thing. It's actually super duper powerful. You know? So, all right. So, Psalms, a Psalms of fearless trust in Yahawashi. All right. The Lord Yahweh is my light, my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord Yahweh is my strength of my life. Whom shall I be afraid? No one. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, come up upon me to eat up my flesh, they stumble and fall. And this is what things is happening. I'm telling you, every time, just in a nick of time, bro, the Lord get you out of a situation, man. It'd be crazy dynamic for me. It'd be super dynamic. I don't even know what to do with it after it happens, man. I just sit there. Sometimes I just sit there and cry. Just sit there and cry, like, how did, and I cry and I thank him now because I know his name. I just say the water y'all watch me outside for that one, man, because I wouldn't know what to do, man. I just see so much crazy, well, it's all the spiritual things, right? I would say crazy, it's crazy, but then when I think about it, man, you just bust them up for me. I'm telling you, bro. I remember, yo, I just came back to mind. But I remember a lot of situations that I remember those days I didn't eat, man. I didn't know why I was so I was going through it, emotionally, you know, having being harassed by certain people that didn't even deserve their position, and I seen these people, I seen them go. Oh man, like bad, like Yahawah shot made them stumble and fall and fall, hit the floor, man. Like, like you wouldn't believe it, man. These people was making big dollars, man. Big dollars. I'm making this little scrawny check, and they competing with me, man. Me, man. I'm like, why the fuck is you competing with me, man? All right, that went off. All right, and I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking right now. Like, what the fuck am I? And then come to find out, I could probably potentially be a man of the Lord. That's the only logical answer I can come up with. Because right now, this is 2024. That was 2005, 2006. I remember those 2 years, man. I was trying my best, like, to get out of a situation, man. And 2007 was coming up, man. I'm telling you, bro. It was like, it was mind blowing right now. Just thinking about it now, it's mind blowing. Because 2007 came in, and boy, it was level up for me, man. I don't know what else to call it, bro. Like, I'm still like amazed at it. And thinking about it now, I'm like, what the hell? Because I sat there and meditated on it and analyzed it. I said, man, he called me. All those other times he was calling us, man. All those other times he was calling me, man. He was calling me, and I was not fucking listening. I remember seeing the Israelites out there, and I was always look at their pamphlets. I remember, and I was like, what's? And I remember, there's so much shit I could think about. I remember, bro. It's just coming back to my mind. I'm reminiscing on it. I remember, man, on Southern Boulevard. I'm from the Bronx. I would see them out there on Southern Boulevard, right? I would see them on 3rd Avenue, right? This is way before Nate and them. I would see them on what was that other spot? I used to always see them. Yeah, I feel like Satan was trying to distract me. I truly believe that, man. Like that 2007 going into it when I remember asking a brother who an individual was, and they told me who they were, who they believe he was, and I absorbed that quick. I absorbed that quick. I remember asking an individual, a brother, who's still in the truth right now. I remember asking him, and he answered that. And I know it was him. And when he answered me, when he told me who he told this person was, I absorbed that quick, and it made sense. Just like reincarnation makes sense. Just like the moon and the sun makes sense. Why the moon is the how you say it, like the clock, how it goes around for 7 days, and it makes sense. It waxes and it winds. How the new moon is not the full moon. It makes so much sense, man. It's just so clear, bro. And our brothers out that I'm a man of the Lord, and I'm making it out of here, bro. So we know. All right. So it says Psalms chapter 27 verse 2. When the wicked, even my enemies and my foes, come upon me to eat my flesh, they stumble and fell. Though a host should encamp against me, my heart should not fear. Though war shall rise against me, in this will I have confidence. In this I will have confidence. One thing have I desire of the Lord Yahawashi that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of Yahawashi all the day of my life. And that's where I'm at in my mind, man. I don't want him to let me go. Okay? You know, I don't want it. I truly believe he put me in this congregation, and it's the righteous I'm telling you, man, no. It's the righteous congregation. Y'all motherfuckers out of your mind out there, bro. I'm seeing it. Everything is showing in real time. You can't hide it because you're filming it. You're putting it on YouTube, and other brothers is getting it and they filming it. They screenshotting it. They recording certain parts. Said, look at this. This is why it said rebuke before all, and the rest will fear. Something to the effect like that. That's what's happening. All right, last lap. All right. So one thing I have desire of the Lord Yahawashi that will I seek after, that I may dwell in the house of the Lord Yahawashi all the day of my life, and behold the beauty of the Lord Yahawashi, and inquire in His temple. And that's what we do. That's what I want to do. Inquire in His temple. Inquire. You put an I.
Inquire.
Yeah. Ask for information from someone. That's right. Meditate in it, right? Get up in it. Ask about the health and wellness, well-being. That's good too. But the first one, ask to see or speak to someone. Investigate, look into. That's what I've been doing. Hey, I truly believe I got this computer to do this, and I didn't have a TV until I got the computer. I had the cell phone, the tablet, the little internet, whatever. But when I got this computer, I just said, this is where I'm supposed to be doing, man. I got nothing but tabs open up with scripture, so I'm not going to words, and to the best of my ability, get this, it's all whatever I'm looking up, and it always affects later. Our desire, the Lord, he had other verses, but we're gonna end this video, 59. So we at the point where it's almost over. So we wanna stay with the Yahawashi On in His temple, and it starts from the scriptures, with the man of the Lord out there in the highways and hedges doing the right thing. So I rather thought that was clear. I don't know, I was all over the place, but we at that time where we got to do what we got to do our part. I rather thought that was clear and edified. I'd like to give all prayers and honor and glory to Yahawashi On, by Hashem, Rakakodash, the Wadi Yahawashi On, for the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the Akim. Shalom.